I'm Bradley Jacobs, a senior editor at Us Weekly, and this is Us Must, a look at what's new, what's hot, and what's not in entertainment this week. It's a big week for movies, and we're going to talk about 3 new releases. First up, The Men Who Stare at Goats. George Clooney's warped sense of humor shines through in this spoof about Lynn Cassidy, a U.S. special agent trained in ESP who sets out on a special mission to Iraq, accompanied by a skeptical reporter played by Ewan McGregor. Along the way, the pair get lost in a desert, encounter both Cassidy's mentor, that's a wacky Jeff Bridges, as well as his nemesis, played by Kevin Spacey, and have run-ins with terrorists, plus a herd of farm animals. Still, with its unhinged comedy, it culminates in an LSD-enhanced goat liberation scene. The movie might not be for everyone. Next up, Precious, a movie to watch during the Oscar season. Mariah Carey soars in a small role in this harrowing drama. Yet hers is just one of many revelatory performances. The 1987 set story follows Precious, that's newcomer Gabri Sidibe, an illiterate 16-year-old Harlem girl pregnant for the second time with her father's child. She's also regularly pummeled by her deadbeat mother, played by an absolutely Oscar-worthy Monique. As Precious fights to get through each day, she finds 2 beacons of hope: an inspiring teacher played by Paula Patton and Carey's no-nonsense social worker. The final showdown in her office may be the year's most stirring scene. Next up, once again, another version of A Christmas Carol hits the big screen. An animated Jim Carrey screams his way through this over-the-top 3D fantasy about the miserly Scrooge who requires visits from the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future to turn himself back into a decent man. Rated PG, the horrifying flick will scare kids younger than 8. Scrooge falls into a grave and gets chased by a demon-drawn hearse. Yikes. Finally, over in DVDs, The Ugly Truth is hitting stores. Want to know the actual ugly truth? Gerard Butler and Katherine Heigl have absolutely no chemistry in this sloppily directed sex comedy about a control-freak news producer and her new anchor whose stock in trade is giving macho romantic advice. It's a classic screwball situation. They hate each other, they circle each other, and then they finally fall in love. While both actors have their moments, the formulaic script doesn't help. In one scene, the two go to a professional dinner while she's wearing vibrating panties. As she pitches the bosses, she reaches orgasmic heights a la When Harry Met Sally. Whatever, we'll skip what she's having. I'm Bradley Jacobs, and we'll be back next week with another edition of Us Must. In the meantime, all these reviews and more can be found in the new issue of Us Weekly magazine on newsstands now.